Hi class, just wanted to go over a few things with you. I know some of you are at the Carlsbad classrooms, at our Lakeside classroom, and our El Cajon classroom as well, are going over with your teachers what you should be doing for the first 3 weeks. We're just starting week number 3. Our first week, of course, was to get our textbooks out to everyone, go over the basic information for our online courses, and then also get ready to start week 2 is where we started Unit 1. So I'm going to go over what you should be doing each week. I'm also going to go over really quickly what you should be doing daily to check in with your teachers, and some business for next week for our field trip. So first of all, welcome to class. You want to review your class live schedule each day when you get going. Make sure that you're not going to miss any of your class lives. If you're working out of Compass Learning, of course you may not have a class live. You might do your meetings with your teacher offsite via Skype or some other instant messenger. So don't miss your sessions for class live. Remember to wrap up Unit 1 if you haven't already. Make sure you've done your discussions in Unit 1. By Thursday of each week, you want to make sure you wrap up those discussions and reply to 2 of your fellow students. In the discussions, please remember to not just say, hey, great job, liked your comments, but to add something substantial, add something of substance. You may quote the text, you might want to add in an observation about how the person's writing, or point out specifically what they did well. So you want to begin Unit 2 this week, and by Thursday, remember to get those discussions finished up. We're going to be heading out to the Califonia Wolf Center next week on the 15th of September. Get your permission slip signed by your parents and review your progress with your teacher at some point today if you haven't already, either in class or online. Want to do a few other reminders. We'll have our Immersive Visualization Center field trip coming up on October 12th. The golf lessons will continue with Coach George Weaver in October. And I'll have dates for you on that shortly. And if you're interested in going to Washington and New York in June, meet with me or Mrs. Clark to discuss the George Washington Leadership Program. There is a trip where students will be traveling to Washington and New York. Let's see, so going over your schedule quickly. Let's look at our first quarter, and you don't have to follow this to the letter, but you should follow it as closely as possible. First of all, there's a general pacing guide for quarter 1. We already finished up the first 2 units, or first couple weeks. So for, let's see, Unit 7, 11, 2. Yeah, so August 30th through September 3rd, we did Unit 1. September 7th through September 11th, this week we're completing Unit 2. September 13th through September 17th, Unit 3, so forth and so on. You can see here, just remember that by October 29th, you'll have to have your finals and projects finished up. I have posted this schedule in the announcement threads of each one of your courses, especially the core courses. It may not be in your elective courses. But if you need a copy of the schedule at any time, let me know. I've saved it both to my email, and I've sent it out to some of you. So if you have any questions about the pacing, if you're doing a class that's going to go for the entire semester, let's say you want to focus on Spanish, or you want to focus on your geometry, and you want to do it as a semester course, that's fine. Notify your teacher. Make sure you plan with them on when you're going to finish that class, because I do understand and I do recognize that some classes are not designed to be completed in 9 weeks, and to force you into that quarter schedule with that course may not fit your learning style and your situation with your available skills. So we want to build on those. We don't want to skip through work and force you to finish too early. So look forward to seeing you in class, both at Carlsbad, El Cajon, here in Kearney Mesa. Have a great week, and hope to see you out at the field trip, the Califonia Wolf Center, next week. Talk to you later. Bye.